Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team and our home team. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll run here with the rookie. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
They'll stick with him again. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Get it! Go!
Try to pick this one up on the ground. 17 yards on that play. That's enough for a 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Let's go now. Cavalry Lions. Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground. They'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Ready?
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Come on. Set.
A run here. It's Chris Rodriguez. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 29.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
I see through your act and I still enjoy.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Tag. Bronco 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the Black Knights are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. But what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Great, set.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 20, here's 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be taken down about the 28, but move the chains. That's a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Johnny Newton there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Gain of 19 yards.
They get 19 on that pass play. And that will be a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Brown.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's enough for a first down.
Gain of 13 yards. And the Brooklyn first down.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Hurts will try it again. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a into this game as they've set up first and goal. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Barkley. Touchdown! And that rushing touchdown, number 28 on the year. A remarkable number. He draws level with the Hall of Famer, LaDainian Tomlinson, for the most rushing TDs in an NFL season. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Black Knights will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Panther 60.
The throw is Daniels on first and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And it'll be second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McClure. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one right there. And even 30 yards.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Hey, caught.
The air again is Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection and another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Moving to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down and 3.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
On the ground, it's the tight end.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Tiger, 19. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
No.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's 3rd down and goal. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Tag. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Let's go.
3rd and goal. It's Daniels. Flush to his right.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that could be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Field goal. Back out is Gay to kick this one off. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
That's good. For Brooklyn. 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Brooklyn.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. And that will be a first down.
First down.
Now Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And on that first and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, they can come away with some points.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up second and goal. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Brooklyn.
Touchdown.
His second touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Black Knights extend their advantage to 14-3. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on. Let's go.
Throwing is Daniel. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts. As clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Ready? Gravity Lions.
Play action. Here's Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready up. Buffalo 18, 2. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Warrior 70. Check. Ready, right?
Throwing again. Daniel. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Craft all 80. 7 Pirates.
Daniels gonna throw again. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive team.
And he will score. Devontae Smith, touchdown Black Knights. His 12th touchdown of the year.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the check.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Buffalo 18. Go.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hurts working in the pistol. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 36 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You could see pre-snap, The quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's Barkley. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
One more time, they try Barkley. Crazy. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Brooklyn. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready. Back. Ready.
Start on the ground. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
Ready.
Here's a run with their tight end. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Then he gets a line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
Come on. Set. Prep. Ready.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
Cougar 19.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on fourth down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. Whoa. Oh, big hole, left side. And he will go all the way. Ja'Cory Preston-Merritt, touchdown. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it, and his guys are able to edge a bit closer.
Our home team, 10.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Forced to his right. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From 31, here's second down and 2. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and inches. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
First down, Brooklyn.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The ball comes out.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Let's go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down by a sack. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's second and 9.
Here we go. Set. 60.
And the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Third and 10.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Got his man at the 6. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run, and he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Alert! Let's put.
Rodriguez. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up third and
Back! Back on 80!
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field.
Come on.
Now it's third and goal. Moving outside the pocket.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on fourth and goal.
Ring! 70 Timberwolves! Cup 19! Cup 19!
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Up the sideline at the 35. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. A gain of 57 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just trying to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On first down, it's Hurts. Rolling right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Again, Hurts. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a second down. Hurts will try it again. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready?
To throw is Daniels. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready?
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. It is third and 10.
Let's go. Red, 38.
They'll look to throw. Moving left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is out of bounds. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It is a big play on first down. 37 yards.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ja'Cory Preston-Merritt for the score. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. And his guys are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
24-yard gain on the play.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. There's that man again, another catch. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he will get into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and it's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Our home team, 17.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 18. Let's go now. Let's go.
On first down, Daniel. Well, here's down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. It's 2nd down.
Set it. Set it. Bronco 80. Ready,
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 16 on that connection. That's enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Keeping in the air, here's Daniels. Rolling to the left. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions. Ready.
The air again is Daniel. Out to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 21. And that will be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll throw with Daniel. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now this offense defense going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get that one to Noah Brown. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready, break. Go. Ready.
Now Daniels. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He's to the 40. Saquon Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big play after being backed up. That's a gain of 77 yards.
It's a gain of 77. 1st down, Black Knights.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a